Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to have this type of update, sharing things, my goals and hopes for this channel. That kind of video. I haven't done one since I first came upon the scene here on YouTube. I think it was my very first video introducing my podcast, promoting the what out of them at that time, and I still do. Um, but I just wanted to give an update and thoughts and some other topics as well as I'm sure I'll be tweeting this video out to people as well, whether you're an NFL fan, WWE fan, Gravity Falls fan, TV show loving fans, as in of any TV show, from Modern Family, Big Bang Theory, Castle, to there's gonna be another one, Mike and Molly, Two Broke Girls, all those, even the new Supergirl show, and Grandfathered as well. Anyways, like I said, I just wanted to give my goals and thoughts to this channel, what I want it to become. Obviously, I want to grow. I want to grow my community here, um, grow the subscriber count, grow the fan base, and grow it for the right reasons. And I know most YouTubers do it for the right reasons. And I want to make sure people know that that's my intention as well, not just for the fame or glory or excuse me, I apologize, but for all that stuff, but for the right things and wanting to have a community, being able to talk with individuals, men and women, boys and girls that are WWE fans, NFL fans, entertainment, all the other stuff that I just mentioned earlier. Fans of all these things uh, gathering in one area to watch the content that they want to watch specifically. And some might carry over. Some might be, let's say, a fan of the TV show Castle, but also a WWE fan. One might be a WWE fan and an NFL fan. Or one just might be here for content for my thoughts on the TV show Gravity Falls, a TV show on Disney XD with the Disney company. So whatever your interest is, I'm the one-stop shop, so to speak, one-stop place um, for all of those interests and those entertainment kind of needs. So that's what I want it to become. I want the subscriber count to grow because I want to be able to communicate more and more, or with more and more people um, that are here for that. Now, specifically to my WWE fans, I also have more and more of a fan base for this channel. So then, when I do my annual Royal Rumble pool, um, and I'm not coming at the 2016 Royal Rumble will be my second annual for the Royal Rumble pool. I already have a list, I believe, of over 120, or at least 120 slots, 120 slots for my 2016 Royal Rumble pool. And since I'm talking about it, I might as well quickly promote it. If you're interested, you're welcome to leave your Twitter handle in the comment section below this video, and say that you're interested. Um, and obviously, then I'll write down your handle and put it in one of the 120 slots. And then yeah, between an hour and a half and an hour before the 2016 Royal Rumble pay-per-view event itself begins, I will tweet out everybody their number that they have. Now I know I already automatically put some people in just to see where it goes, or if they're see how they do or whatever. Like I have like people from Main Event Marks. I have people from my co-host on Talking WWE with Jay, and other stuff part of it. And already some people from that are following me at my WWE podcast handle at WWE_podcast. Um, but I want to see if other people are interested, even other YouTubers or WWE fans, obviously as well, but YouTubers that are WWE fans, if they would be interested. So hopefully, if you are watching this, whether you're Denkops, CM Pulse, Tubiemu, Tony Pizza Guy, any of them, and I'm sure I know I missed a couple, but whoever, wherever, if you're interested, let me know to be part of it, because that would be great for me, obviously more for me than for you, because you guys already have your own followings and might even have your own Royal Rumble pools, um, with a much higher following than mine. But I'm just as dedicated, just as have that passion for WWE as they do. And I might not always show that in my own podcast. I host 2 podcasts, my Talking Packers and my Steve's Wrestling Ramble. But I do have the passion for my NFL, for my Green Bay Packers, for the WWE. I've been a WWE fan since I was a little kid. Now, ironically, I've been a fan for a very long time, but I've never, and I mean never ever, yet, mind you, yet, been to a WWE event of any kind. Of any kind, whether it's just a simple WWE live event, or even I don't mean to, say that in a negatory mean way, but I'm just saying from a live event all the way to attending WWE WrestleMania. I haven't been to any event here that came through Milwaukee or Green Bay, Wisconsin, or any here in the Midwest surrounding areas, or obviously, like I said, having enough money or being able to make a trip to a WrestleMania. And my time is coming up, at least not for me in my life. I mean, for The Undertaker. The Undertaker is one of my favorite WWE superstars of all time. He's number 2 behind The Rock, behind Dwayne The Rock Johnson, as with my list of favorite WWE superstars of all time. And what I was saying is, my time is running out, and being able to watch him live, watch his entrance live. Now, I know I'm not the only one that has that situation, that hasn't been able to see the Undertaker entrance live, so I'm not saying that I'm special. I'm not. I'm just saying what my story is, or what my situation is in that way. But again, not to get off track on there, I just, like I said, my goals for here is to grow the community, to grow for each podcast itself, and grow for the channel in general, obviously. And I also would hope to have people like Chris Denker of Dank Ops, CM Pulse, Grim of Grim's Toy Show, maybe even some WWE superstars and divas. I mean, that's probably never going to happen, but you can always hope. But, individuals like that to be part of my Steve's Wrestling Ramble podcast, to be a guest, to whether it's for a couple of minutes, whether it's for an entire episode. Because now, since I have my NFL podcast that goes weekly, and hopefully I can have some guests for that too, like Bill Michaels of Bill Michaels Sports, the beautiful women of Her Fantasy Football, their own podcast that they have on Blog Talk Radio. I know I've had them, or I had Brandon, I had her as a guest before I left Blog Talk Radio, and hopefully I can have them again as guests on my weekly Talking Packers with Steve NFL podcast. But for the WWE one, being able to have them for my pay-per-view predictions and reviews as well, because those my wrestling podcast cannot be weekly because of other podcasts that either I co-host, like Main Event Marks and Talking WWE with Jay, or obviously with the other one that I host, plus all the other videos that I do. So I'm pretty much trying to make this my job, trying to make this my job, make this my work. Yeah, it'll be hard work, and that's what your job is, and that's what it's supposed to be. But if you do something like that you love, like I'm sure the content creators, or the WWE gaming community here on YouTube do, like Chris Denker and others, that it really isn't a job to them. Like I said, yeah, it's hard work. It's hard work for them. It's hard work for me with all the podcasts that I'm part of or host and do here every single week, as you can tell by the number of videos I already have for the short amount of time that I've started to do videos. I've technically had this account for many years, as people can easily find out. But at that time, it was just to subscribe to others. Now, I'm trying to become what they already are. So, I believe I have the passion, I have the insight, I have the smarts. I'm an intelligent person. I believe that I can share all of that with YouTube Nation, as I like to call it, the YouTube community. And hopefully, if you're watching this, hopefully you do subscribe. Obviously, you don't have to, but hopefully you do, and join me. I guess join the conversation, as I always say it, as I always put in most of my descriptions of videos. In the description box below this video, and most any others on my channel, because I mean it, to join in the conversation, to talk about whatever that specific video is talking about, or in general, or on Twitter at talking_Packers for my NFL podcast, at WWE_pod, or yeah, at WWE_podcast for my WWE fans out there. For ones who want to talk politics, at politics_WI, obviously abbreviation for Wisconsin, but we talk about not just local and state politics, but obviously national, especially with the 2016 presidential election already in full swing. And yes, indeed, it is. Or if you want to talk about other things, Gravity Falls, other TV shows, that kind of entertainment stuff, we can chat about that at my personal Twitter handle, at Army_Strong_06. So all the plethora of Twitter handles I have, the two fan pages I have on Facebook, just type in on the search bar on Facebook, Talking Packers with Steve, Steve's Wrestling Ramble, and you're welcome to like both the fan pages or either of them if you do choose to do so. And I appreciate anybody and everybody that watch any of my videos for any duration, that like the videos, that share the videos, that subscribe, obviously. I think right now I have 38 subscribers. I know that's a mere bag of shells, or a mere pennies to ones that are already growing, but to me, that's great, and I appreciate every single one of those 38 people, and hopefully that can grow in time. But I just appreciate everybody that does that. And I appreciate everybody that, like I said, likes the fan pages on Facebook, that does join the conversation, and we talk, WWE or NFL or whatever. And I appreciate that more than you know. And that's why that's why a year ago, actually, well, actually, it was around the Royal Rumble 2015 time, as you can tell from my very first video. It was around the Super Bowl, around Royal Rumble, around that time period early this year, early 2015, but the last WWE calendar period, I guess, if that makes any sense. I'm sure it does to some. But that's when I started to make my content, to have my podcast move over here, both of them, from Blog Talk Radio to my YouTube channel. And my ideas for my podcast, again, are to have more guests, are to have more conversations with the NFL fans and WWE fans of each of those separate podcasts. And not just to have guests, but to have guests that I know you, the listeners and viewers, since it's a live show, so more viewers and listeners, but for the people that will find entertaining, that will make it worthwhile for you to watch. And so each and every guest and everything that I talk about or promote, I feel strongly in, because I wouldn't tell you something, or to do something, or to watch a video of something if I didn't think that it was worth your time, that it was worth your effort, that it was worth you sitting down and watching it, either on a laptop, desktop, phone, whatever you have, and however you may be watching those videos. I share those things, whether through Twitter or in a podcast episode, because again, I feel that you guys might enjoy it. Now, whether you do or not, that's your own personal discretion, but I feel that you might, and that's why I do that. That's why I'm a part of Main Event Marks. That's why I'm a part of Talking WWE with Jay. The host of both those shows themselves and episodes are not only entertaining, but they're informative. There's something there's some episodes that'll make you laugh. There's some episodes where we talk serious stuff on both shows. But most of the time, It's just us as WWE fans talking WWE, whether it's news and rumors, whether it's raw reviews on Talking WWE with Jay, or if it's general wide vast WWE talk on Main Event Marks. I promote those shows and I'm part of those shows because I feel you, the viewers, will enjoy those shows. I mean what I say and I say what I mean. I might not always show it on those episodes or even my own episodes because I know I sometimes sound monotone or very, I don't know, roboty. I don't know. But I'm just professional. I'm a businessman. And maybe something that I've learned, and that whether it is good or bad, is that I get to the point quicker, or I talk about, okay, this, and this. Let's say I'm talking about, I don't know, WWE news or something, or NFL football, like I will be this week. I think either Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, because hopefully I can actually have a guest there on that show. Actually, maybe even two guests. But I do it because I love it, and I hope that everybody does enjoy things I do. But I do have that passion. I do have that love for WWE and NFL. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing the podcast at all. And that's the truth. So hopefully, for someone that's like me, that's just trying to get on my feet here on YouTube, all I can do is ask, and all I can say is you're welcome to subscribe if you want to. You're welcome to like this video, share this video with others, and try to get that word of mouth out because, if you think I'm giving 110% in each of my podcasts now, just think and know how to be if I get 1,000 subscribers. Or to even dream to get to the mark that many others have. But they've worked hard for it too. And that's what I have to do too. And I will keep working hard each and every week. My talking package with Steve and my once a month with Steve's wrestling ramble. And I kind of feel bad that I can't do that one every week like I should to, because that would be better to promote it then. But, with other things, like I said, other things that I'm doing, I can't do it weekly. I can only do it for the pay-per-views. But I'm happy that I still can have it, and I'm still happy that I still do have those episodes. So again, those are my goals for this channel. Those are my hopes for this channel. Now whether they happen, who knows? Who knows? But I care. I do care a lot. Oh, it's true. It's dang true. And hopefully this week I will have a guest or two guests on Talking Packers with Steve, and in the future, a guest on Steve's Wrestling Ramble. Because just for any show or for any video I do, I'm sure it'll be even more entertaining for you guys and even for me as the host of those episodes to have another voice there to talk whatever I'm talking about. Like my, I think it was a couple Gravity Falls videos ago when we were talking about the preview of Weird Mageddon Part 1 that I was able to have the Shapeshifter 2.0 here on YouTube as a guest and talking, going back and forth. Not only was that entertaining for you guys that did watch the video, and thank you, I think that one had over 300 views. And no, I did not promote any of these videos yet. Heck, I do not even know how to promote videos here on YouTube. So, because I know I got one YouTube message about that, because they see that I have a couple of videos that are over 100, and the rest are like 12, 15, maybe 20 or whatever, and they think I promoted those specifically and not the others. I haven't promoted a single one, as in promoting them through, I guess, paying method or something through YouTube. Obviously, I promoted each and every video through Twitter, and that way, the hard work way. But no, I haven't done it the paying way or the promotion through YouTube way, because I haven't even been able to read up on even to do that, even if I wanted to. And as of right now, I really don't want to unless it's like a huge pay-per-view like Royal Rumble or WrestleMania or something. Then maybe I might use it. But even then, I would hope that using the fan pages, promoting it there, using the Twitter handles, doing it that way, the right way, at least in my opinion, the right way. Not saying the other way is wrong and not, whatever, it works, and I'm sure at some point I might do it at least a couple times, but just the other way for me for now. But like I said, having other people is good for, the audience to watch, not just hear me talk and go on and on about whatever it is, but having another voice, having another opinion, and me and that individual or individuals talking about a thing. So that's why I hope to have people, even especially for my WWE podcast, that it can only be once a month with the pay-per-views. Like I said, predictions and then a recap, a review of said pay-per-view, and maybe get more opinions, more voices, and more thoughts coming from my episodes. And even depending on who those guests are, maybe even cross-promotion with another YouTuber. But, I can only hope and dream, right? So, anyways, thank you for those that have watched live and those that will be watching in archived. Hope everybody had a fun and safe Halloween. And I will be back with Talking Packers with Steve later this week. And as always, take care.